Touchdown Alabama magazine, and 14 and counting analyst Stephen M. Smith, reporting live from the Mel Moore Athletic Facility. Head coach Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide are in preparation to take on Florida Atlantic right here in Bryant Stadium on this upcoming Saturday. Let's cut to the action.
Players have really responded well this week, and we've had better intensity, focus, in practice. I think the big point of emphasis that we tried to make today is when you got to develop those kind of habits so you can finish the things the way you want to finish them, and we can finish practice, finish games, play with more discipline and focus for a longer period of time. And it comes down to, I asked the players, did you come here to make the team, or did you come here to make the team better? And, you're just here to contribute to yourself, or you're here to contribute to everybody else. And the quality of what we do as a team is going to be how we finish the race. And we got a long way to go. We got a lot of good teams to play. We got an opportunity to play a team on Saturday that, I'm sure all those guys, grew up wanting to play at a place like this, and this is a great opportunity for them. And we need to be ready to do the things that we need to do to execute and play our best football and try to improve as a team. So, we don't really have any new injuries, to report. We're really looking forward to playing at home again. I think the players kind of feel like we didn't play very well when we played at home the last time, so maybe we'll be able to play a little better this time around.
Coach, the SEC has suspended a couple of players this year for helmet-to-helmet contact. Do you think they're taking a little bit more aggressive stance on that beginning this year, or do you think they're conducting business no differently than they always have?
Well, I think there's an emphasis on, trying on player safety when it comes to, concussions, head injuries, and, things that can lead to that. We obviously have the new helmet rule, which, is supposed to contribute to that in terms of player safety, as well as we were all showing when the officials came in and met with our team, things that, hitting somebody in the head or leading with your head, either way, no matter what you hit them in the head with, are going to be things that, we just can't tolerate. And I think that's in the interest of player safety, and I think that when you have these issues, everybody needs to be aware that there's going to be a point of emphasis on things that can protect the players in that regard. So it's not a surprise, to me. So we had one in the first game, that I thought was just a good old football hit, but the the guy, didn't really hit the guy in the head, but he almost hit him in the head. But so, they called a foul. They didn't suspend him. It wasn't flagrant or anything. But, but players understand that.
Dean Blue was up here yesterday and talked about the transition from junior college to playing cornerback for you, and he said it was tough getting used to your shuffle in the press man coverage. What exactly is the famous Saban shuffle?
There is no Saban shuffle. I mean, it's just how you play bump and run. It's, getting your second step on the ground so your feet are together. I don't want to give you a clinic here, but I don't see anybody in any athletic sport playing without balance and body control. And if you keep your feet wider than your shoulders, you don't have very good balance and body control, and you certainly can't take your next step. So, it's the same thing with the offensive lineman. You can't take a big step and not have your second step on the ground so you have balance and body control when you make contact with the player. So this is not really anything that has anything to do with me. It's just fundamental, basic movement. I mean, I'm sure there's phys ed teachers trying to teach this in the first grade. So I'm sorry, Dean Blue didn't get somebody to get to him before I did.
Chance was recently named the SEC Offensive Lineman of the Week, and it seems like people are starting to talk a little bit more about his prospects at the next level and things like that. I'm just wondering what's made him kind of stand out at that guard position and how he's improved.
Well, Chance is really a hard worker, very conscientious, good person. Football really means something to him. It means a lot to him to play well. He's worked really hard here. He's played a lot of football. He started a lot of games. He has a lot of knowledge and experience. But physically, he's really strong and powerful. Has a lot of natural lower body explosion and natural power, and certainly uses it. Knows how to get his second step on the ground, so he can create power and have balance and body control. So he's a really, really good player, and he has been a good player. I think he's been overlooked for a long time, and I think people are starting to realize that, he's probably one of the best players at his position in the country.
And how do you feel you played so far?
This week practice has been good. We had some good practices. Trying to focus in, cut down on some mistakes that we made in the past. That's it.
So, can you just talk about the coach? Talk to you guys about showing more intensity.
Yeah, we have to come out fast and strong, have more energy, so we won't come out lazy.
Coming off 2 shutouts, how do you kind of get better than that?
We have a lot of improvement to make on defense. We have to cut down on some mistakes we make. We got to just get better and better as things go on.
It's just those small things that you guys think you need to work on?
Yeah, it's all about the small things. We just have to work on the small things and everything will come in place.
Saber, can you just talk about finishing practice, finishing games, finishing the drill?
Finishing, that's the key. We have to always finish strong. Finish strong. We just play strong and strong. We'll get better and better.
Performance against Arkansas, obviously getting a big sack and going forward, just kind of mentality of defense this week.
Like I said in recent interviews, when the plays are there, you have to make your plays. When they're not there, you got to do your assignment, because you never know when your name's going to be called or when your play is going to be there for you to make. So everyone did the assignment, everyone executed their jobs, and I just happen to be on the side of making the play.
Coach, this week or when he came in and told us, he talked about the players finishing the games, finishing the drills, finishing anything that you go through. Can you just speak upon that, Adrian?
Well, that's what we pride ourselves on around here. Fourth quarter, we want to finish things. It doesn't matter who's in the game as long as you're able to finish the game. Like last week, and hold out a shutout, and that 3 points means a lot, especially in this system, because we say it always is a big thing around here. Having to shut the team out or whatnot, just doing our best.
During the press conference, head coach Nick Saban talked to the media about how pleased he was with his team during practice today, saying that the guys are playing with much more intensity, they're playing harder, and they recognize that it's the way that you practice that will transcend into the way you play in the game. He talked to the media about players Chance Warmack and linebacker Adrian Hubbard, saying that they work hard in what they do, they're getting better, and they're growing and maturing not only as players, but as people in general. The Crimson Tide are getting ready to take on Florida Atlantic this Saturday, September the 22nd, 2012. I am Touchdown Alabama's reporter and 14 County analyst Stephen M. Smith reporting live from the Melmore facility.